Ja, hallå där basketvänner och återigen varmt välkomna till ett avsnitt av Studio 1904, BC Luleås alldeles egna webb-tv-program. Och idag ska sägas att vi skriver webb-tv-historia återigen. För det här är vårt första avsnitt som kommer göras på engelska. Och det beror såklart på att dagens gäster är våra egna amerikanska spelare Brandon Rozzell and Quinton Upshur. Welcome guys.
What's up?
How are you?
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First time on a TV show?
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so.
You've been in a few.
Yeah, been all over.
Back in the States, been in a couple of TV shows.
Yeah. What kind of TV shows?
I don't know.
Me,
news channel interviews, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, so
All right.
ESPN, BET, MTV. I'm joking.
MTV Cribs and all of that. Yeah.
Only B. I ain't been on MTV Cribs yet.
Stars, HBO.
Yeah. But you guys are both from Virginia, right?
Yeah.
How did you end up here in Luleå?
I don't know.
Yeah, you asking the wrong one.
I don't know. Just basketball.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Basketball.
like I didn't
More
know.
like we planned it, you know what I'm saying? Like we knew people that knew of us, you know what I'm saying? Like I knew people that knew him, and it was vice versa. But we didn't actually meet each other till we got here.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. And last season you guys ended up winning the championship. The first in 10 years for this club, actually. Just describe the feeling of winning that championship.
Great. It was great. I remember we got here August 15th or something like that. And I think one day we was out there with Roger on, we was outside at some beach and we was running up a hill in some sand. And I screamed at him, I said, I better win a championship for this.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, when we finished it, I mean, it was great. And then it wasn't like the games were like close either. You know what I'm saying? Like we kind of dominated, you know? So that made it even better. And then the fact that it's been 10 years, man, and then the fact that we was able to do it here in front of all the fans, man, you couldn't ask for a better ending.
And when we record this episode, you guys are at first place in Svenska Basketligan. What makes you guys successful?
Man, I don't know. I mean, I think we play really well together. You know what I'm saying? I don't think nobody really cares about who's getting the numbers, who's scoring the points, or who's doing this, who's doing that. I think we all concerned and focused on winning, and I think that's what's been the key for us, is just winning. You know what I'm saying? Like being focused on winning, and it's not no egos in there. You know, not like a guy like, man, I gotta get mine. I don't care if we win or lose. We all focused on winning and getting another championship, and I think that's been the key. I think that's been the key for us. And then just like I said, being humble and coming to work every day. You know, I think we came into the season this year with like a little bit of invincibility, undefeated at home last year. You know what I'm saying? We ain't really had that many close games or like that. And like I said, like we lost too early. And like I said, it kind of humbled us. So I just think us being humble and us, like, you know, wanting to win together has been the key to us, you know, getting to where we at right now.
He said there was no selfish guys on the team. He lying. Jonte Iverson is the most selfish guy on the team. The rookie, he never passed when he gets in the game.
That's true.
If he comes back here, I'm not coming back. That's my guy. Pee-wee? That's his nickname, Pee-wee.
So you're saying that Yannick had no idea that he was getting a triple-double in the game against Jämtland?
Heck yeah.
I mean, I think people started screaming it out from the bench, like, you need one more assist.
My fault.
But I'm saying, like, when you got guys from the bench screaming that out to the court, that shows you how much we are for each other and nobody's out there by themselves. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
I mean, I was glad to see him get it. Like, I've never been a part of that before. Well, I lied. I think I played with somebody that got one before. But, you know, not as a pro, though. So, it was a good experience, man. He's a good player, too, so he deserved it, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Tough question now. Or maybe it's not tough. I don't know. But who's the best player in Sweden? In the Swedish league?
At the moment. Right now.
Yeah. Who's the best?
That is a great question. Like, trying to get us in trouble with that. Because, you know, all the other teams going to watch this. So if we say something else, they going to be gunning for it.
We got to pick somebody that's...
Is it got to be a Swedish player?
No.
It got to be on. It can be on our team, or
yeah, it can be on your team if you want to. You can say yourself if you want to.
I don't know, man.
Jonte Iverson.
I don't got no comment. I had no comment.
I don't know, man. It's tough.
I mean, it's hard because there's a lot of good players in the league, though. That's the thing. So if I don't know if I could just pick one.
You got to be able to pick one. Come on, man.
don't know, man. I honestly don't know. Like I said, it's a lot of really, really good players in the league. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard to say which one because everybody does something different for their team.
Yeah.
You know?
But last season, Brandon should have won the regular season MVP, right?
You know,
that's not our call, man. That's not our call. That's not our call. Who won it last? Shelby. I mean, but if you take Shelby off that team, are they still the number 2 team in the league though? But like if you take BFR team, are we still the number 1 team in the league though? So I mean, you don't know, man.
It's equal, man. You know, I don't know who the best player. You know, playing the best.
It depends on what your definition of best player is.
Like if you take him off the team, are they still good?
Like if you take him off the Swedish league and put him in the BBL in Germany, is he gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? Like it only depends on what your definition of best player is. So I can't really give you an accurate answer.
Go by your own definition then.
Who the best overall talent?
Yeah.
It's a lot of people.
I like Q.
I think Yannick's good, man. Shoot, but I think Nimrod from Boros is really good.
I like Gaddafers.
Borg from Södertälje, he's good. Shoot, I like what's the shooter from Södertälje? 31, Palmblatt. I think he's good. You know what I'm saying?
Who's the best?
Shelby, I still think Shelby killed us when we went to North Shore. I still think I don't know, man. It's too many people to pick from.
Yeah. All right, how about this one? Who's the best defender in the league then?
Oh, man, I got that.
You got that one.
I think I got that one, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think I got that one.
But last season, that was Shelby too.
And Shelby blocks a lot of shots.
Shelby, man.
He's a good defender.
Q and,
but we play 2 different positions, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The guy from Boros is pretty good.
Moyner, Moyner's pretty good. But then you got like Spires and Romstead and Södertälje, they're good too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I forgot I was on
Spires
camera. I forgot I was on camera right there. Q defend the best player on every team every night, you know. So I give it to Q.
Yeah. All right, now it's time for the first segment of the show. And I'm going to do this in Swedish. Vi ska ta och titta på vad Bryce Massamba har hittat på den här gången i programpunkten som vi kallar för The Bryce Breaker. Ta en titt här.
Hej basketvänner! Förra gången var oss Brandon, den här gången ska vi gå och se Q-bord. We need to watch your plays, you know, about to show us the plays, man.
Come on in. Mikasa, welcome to Mikasa. Yeah, it's the kitchen. I don't cook that much. You see how everything's over there? There's no dishes. I don't cook that much. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm willing to pay somebody to come over here and cook for me. You know, if they can do that. You know, 100 crown a meal if you want to come over here and cook for me. Q Upshur Essentials right here. You see this right here? You see that right there? Ben & Jerry's. You see, Brandon don't got this right here. Country Time Lemonade. Another Q Upshur Essential. Brandon got that. You can get that off Amazon and get it shipped out here. You know what I'm saying? Oh boy. Right there. That's the sweetest essential though. That's the sweetest essential. You know what I'm saying? But I love this too. Here we go.
What do I want to start with? The living room.
This living room right here. You know, living room. Couch. A lot. Yeah, it's nice, huh? Yeah,
it's comfortable.
Nice, man.
It's comfortable, man.
A lot of games played right there. A lot of games played right here. COD, Call of Duty, Madden. You know what I'm saying? You know, your typical games, but I'm a 2K guy. You know, 2K. That's what I do, man. Right in front of the TV. Boom. Right here in front of the TV like this. You got my music playing right there. You know, you see? Look, on this. And this is me in my element right here. Yeah. This is me in my element right here. You see that? Locked in, got the music going, you know? Right here, this is my zone right here. This is right.
So this is your bedroom?
Yeah, so, you know, I don't have a TV in the back room. So what I did was I pulled the beds out here in the front. It's not that bad, you know?
You got the lake view, oh.
Lake view, you know what I'm saying?
Very expensive.
Another Q Upshur essential in the bathroom. Axe. You gotta have an Axe, man. Axe, you know, body wash. This is the African version. I'm black, you know, so I went and got the African version because, you know, I'm black, you know what I'm saying, you know? And look, right here, this right here, a lot of people don't really use this, but Olay is wonderful, man. It's a gift from God, right here.
Skin.
Man, look, ultra moisture and ultra hydrant. You know what I'm saying? It gets me right. So I alternate between the Axe and the Olay depending on how my skin feels, depending on how I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? That's a shower.
The toilet right there?
The toilet's right there, you know. Toilet right there, sink right there. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of thinking going on the throne right there. You know, got to get a lot of thinking there right there.
It looks like you can sit.
So I can sit and brush my teeth too, like Brandon. But you know, I usually don't do that though. I don't do that.
Yeah,
you know
you're a little bit more
I stand
normal.
up, you know, brush my teeth, do what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of thinking going right there. A lot of late nights on that toilet right there, man.
Back room?
Can't go back there.
You can't go in the back
Can't
room?
go in the back room.
Okay.
A lot of stuff going on back there. Can't go back there.
Okay.
A lot of stuff going on back there. So we just gonna refrain from going back there.
Well, that's the whole house then.
Yeah, that's the crib, man. That's it, man. That's me casa right there.
Well, thanks for having us.
Y'all.
To see you practice in like 10 minutes. Thank you. Cut.
That's a wrap.
Okay, that's the Bryce breaker. How does BC Luleå compare to other clubs that you play for when it comes to professionalism and stuff like that?
It's number one for me. You know, I really didn't have any great experiences, not to discredit my previous clubs, but this is the best, by far the most professional club I played in. One of the best staffs I've been around. That's why it was a big deal for me to come out and play my best basketball. So I'm thankful for this opportunity. It's very professional, and it sets the standards high if I want to keep playing basketball moving forward in life. So the fans, the arena, like I said, the coaching staff, my teammates, Eddie's been a big part of everything I've been doing here. So shout out to Eddie, and it's number one for me in my career.
Yeah. Where have you played before you came here?
Man, I started off my rookie season and I got drafted to the D League first, then I ended up getting cut there. Then I went to Holland. Played a year in Holland, had a good season. Then I took a year off when my son was born. And after that, it was pretty hard for me to get a job, so I just went and played in Costa Rica. So I kind of had to, get some good film and show people I could still play. Then I had to do the same. So I played 2 years in Costa Rica. Then I went to Denmark, and that's when I kind of, put myself back on the map with how I played there, and people got to see me play, coaches and agents and everybody. So it's how and then last year, of course, is how I kind of kept my reputation and got my name, out around Europe, and it's pretty strong right now. So I'm just trying to keep playing well and keep winning, because I don't really care about that. As long as I'm winning, I'm happy.
All right. And when it comes to college, you went to VCU, right?
Yeah.
You guys were successful in the tournament, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's one of the biggest things that ever happened in the entire Virginia was, my college going to the Final Four. Out of 68 teams, we finished in the Final Four. It was a big thing, first time it ever happened. And for me to be from the same city that I went to college in Richmond, it was a big deal. Everybody, remembers that. And also, even going back before that in high school, I won a championship out of the whole Virginia. So for me to do that in high school and then go to VCU and do the same thing, it kind of made my name strong in my city, and I'm also always in my city, around in communities and stuff. So, it was a big deal, and a big deal for me, a big deal for my teammates and VCU.
And from what I've understood, you guys are pretty well known on, in your college because of what you performed.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, it's the biggest thing that ever happened in the whole entire state of Virginia. People still remember that. Until this day, the streets was flooded, like people was like having parades, and like even if you search like YouTube videos, like live moments at the bars and stuff like that, you just see the celebrations of people like just throwing beers and just running crazy. It was like a huge thing for Richmond. All the students still remember it, and it's one of the best moments. So if you ever got some free time, YouTube, VCU, Final Four run in bars, the celebrations is crazy.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I'll do that.
Yeah, for it, man. It's great.
And that's when you got the nickname the Mayor. I'm trying to make it stuck here, but
I
it
see
hasn't
that,
really,
man.
hasn't really, but I'm trying to do that.
They know what the mayor is, The mayor is.
Yeah.
I run the city, Yeah, man. That's where the nickname came from, Mostly fans call me it, I don't really call myself the mayor or anything like that, but it just happened. I had a good game on national TV, and one of the guys who was announcing the game, he knew I was from Richmond, and he just said, like, when he goes back to Richmond, he's going to be the mayor now because of how he's playing. And I came back to Richmond. Next thing people had like big signs that said Rozzell for mayor, vote Rozzell for mayor and stuff like that. Just kind of stuck after that. And they still call me that today. So it's pretty cool, man. I like it. But
yeah. So one day when you're moving home, you're going to run for mayor?
Nah. I'm too much in the streets to do that, No, man, I'm out here.
All right.
Living my best life.
Yeah. And what about you, Q? You were in Portugal before you came here?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Before that, college, of course.
Yeah.
Summarize a little bit of what you've done before you came to Luleå.
Like I was in college, man. I didn't have the opportunity to go to the Final Four, man. But I think
Or the NCAA tournament.
Or the NCAA tournament, he rubs that in. But I mean, I had a good college career though, man. You know what I'm saying? So like, I mean, it's all good, man. I made some memories that'll last a lifetime. You know, so it was solid for me. What else? I mean, when I was in Portugal, man, it was great, man. I lived like 2 minutes from the beach, man. You know, it was just great, a great place to be, man. I mean, the league was pretty solid. I mean, I think it was a good first year for me, man. A good first year, you know, rookie job. And then after that, I did that, went home, and I went to the summer league that summer. And now, like, that was a really good experience for me as well. I mean, playing in the summer league. I mean, coming out of college, I had a couple like pre-draft workouts with a couple teams, but you know, nothing really came from it. So to be able to go to the summer league, something you watched as a kid growing up, you know, I mean, it was a great experience to be out there, you know. I mean, I didn't play as much as I wanted to, but I mean, I did play though, so I was thankful for that. And you know, then I came here, man, and it's been great for me.
Yeah. What are some of the best guys that you have played against?
Some of the best guys I played against, man, that's a great question. Chris Dunn, he's playing with the Bulls right now. He's actually playing really good lately. Kelly Oubre with the Washington Wizards, he's playing really good. He's been playing really, really good. Jared Sullinger, I don't know if he's in the NBA right now, but he was good. Deshaun Thomas, I think he's playing in Israel right now on a EuroLeague team. I can't. Maccabi Tel Aviv, I think he's on. He was really good as well. I mean, there's a lot of guys, man. Nick Johnson, he was in Bayern Munich last year. Aaron Gordon playing with the Magic. I mean, I can go on and on, man. But they're all really good players, though, man. I tell you that, they're all really, really good players, though.
Now we got another segment for the show that we call Gruvfyran, and you have no idea what that means.
Nah.
But what it means for you really is that you're going to have to list 4 things.
Okay.
And you guys have chosen, or I told you to list the top 4 players in the NBA right now.
Yeah.
So give me your list from the 4 and to the top.
From 4 to the top.
No, I'm going for number 4 for me. I'm going DC, DeMarcus Cousins.
Nah.
You
James
pick
Harden.
all guards.
Yep, James Harden. James Harden 4. 3.
3. Kyrie.
3. Russell Westbrook.
What?
That was a triple-double last year.
2. James Harden.
2. Kevin Durant.
Oh, I forgot about him. My fault. Hey, scratch that. DeMarcus Cousins is not my 4. Kevin Durant's my number 4. I forgot about him, man. I don't like him, man.
Then you put Kyrie over Kevin.
Wait, first of all, I don't like Kevin Durant anyway because he left freaking OKC to go to Golden State.
You just said it's about time. You said
Punk. That's a punk move.
Oh, my God.
That has a lot to do with talent. You know what I'm saying?
Hope he never sees this.
Anyways. 2. Where we at? 2 or 1?
2.
2. James Harden.
2 is who I say already?
Durant.
I said Harden. I said 2. So we on 1.
You said Harden.
I said Harden, Russ,
Durant.
and Durant. So we on 1. LeBron James.
Who's 2?
Kevin Durant for me.
Harden, Russ, Durant. That's 3 people.
Then my number 1. That's right now.
Harden, Russ, Durant. So you need 2 more, Pete.
No, he said top 4 players.
Oh, top 4. I thought you were doing 5. Oh, LeBron.
The
We
King.
agree on that.
Yeah, we agree
We'll
on
agree
that.
on that with LeBron.
DeMarcus Cousins. Right. That's a joke.
I switched it and put Kevin Durant in
That's
it.
a joke.
But I like DeMarcus Cousins, man. And if you don't think he's like one of the most talented players in the NBA, bro.
Carlton Towns is more talented than Marcus.
Whoa.
Joel Embiid is right.
Joel.
You think Karl Anthony Towns and Joel Embiid better than DeMarcus Cousins?
No, I don't think they're better. But
All
if I start an NBA team, somebody gave me $1 gazillion, said, start your NBA team right now.
You picking Karl Anthony
Over
Towns
DeMarcus Cousins. Fact.
to start your team.
Fact.
They gave you $1 gazillion and you had to pick one
Fact.
player to start the team.
No, between those 3.
Between Joel Embiid, Karl Anthony Towns, DeMarcus Cousins?
Yes.
You picking Karl Anthony Towns?
Yes.
Why? Because he's the youngest?
Yes, and he got just as much talent as both of those guys. And he not injury prone. And he not getting 100 technicals. Boogie Cousins got game, but give me Cat. Next question.
Man, no sir, I'm taking DC all day, man.
That's why his team is going.
DC bring toughness to the table. Yeah, you might get a few technicals.
He's shaking his head.
Yeah, you might get a few technicals, but you live with that though. He gonna give you stats, man.
You know what? I'm gonna have to.
I take Porzingis actually.
I'm gonna have to edit out you guys saying LeBron James. And then
Oh!
we're gonna just had to put Kobe there, even though he doesn't play. I don't care, man.
I should have said
He's up
Jonas
there.
Jarekbo so I could get some Swedish love out here.
Yeah, that's a good one. You should have said anybody European.
Anybody.
Porzingis would have been a good one.
He's a good guy.
Lloyd Makinen.
All right guys, well, thanks for joining me today. Och tack till alla som har tittat. Det här har varit Studio 1904. Jag säger så här, på återseende.
You gotta talk about the intro dance, man. That was me.
Oh, we should have talked about it. We should have done that. All right.
That was all me right there, bro.
Yeah, we should have done that.